it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today we have a fun video. It's Friday, so that means it's time for another crafting for Disney, and my favorite brand, ColourPop, or one of my favorite brands, decided to release a Tinkerbell makeup collection. So it's like, you know what, we haven't done a Tinkerbell shirt, so that's what we're going to do. So you're gonna need your t-shirt, which this is just an off-white Tooltex. You're also gonna need your vinyl, which we are using the Chameleon HTV in green and the Paint FX in lemon lime. You're also gonna need your heat press preheated to 330 degrees, and that's about it. Now, the Easy Weed and Wooden Pick is the weekly WOW sale for this week, so that means they're 50% off, and that sale ends Sunday, August 29th of 2021 at 12 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you've never seen me use it, it is one of my absolute favorite tools. But if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, we will go over how to make this. You can see we're in Cricut Design Space. I have my Tinkerbell folder pulled up. Now these are all designs that I purchased off of Cricut Design Space, and they're roughly $1.99 each. I do save money because I use Cricut Access. So there is our Tinkerbell. The first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and change the height of her because I want her to fill up the front of a shirt. So we're going to make her 10 inches tall, and I want to go ahead and flip her around because I just prefer the other direction. And I want to go ahead and slice this image because I need where her wings are under to not be under. So now I'm going to take and weld back together her hair. So as you can see, now it's cut out like that. It makes it so much easier when you're doing a design like this. Okay, so now I want to type out my text, and I am going to use Think Happy Thoughts. Now I am using the Cricut Design Space font, which is Cloud 9. I had actually started this earlier but forgot to press the record button, so it wasn't recording, and yeah. Okay. So that's kind of what it looks like. Now I'm going to change my alignment to center. Nope, I think I'm going to change it to right. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and ungroup. So I like the spacing for everything except for the T. So I'm going to go ahead and, well, that didn't do what I wanted it to. So I'm going to select everything except for the T and weld it together, and I'm going to take that part of the design and move it over slightly. Now I'm going to select both of those, and I'm going to make sure the bottoms are aligned. There we go. And I like that spacing better, so we're going to weld it. Okay, so I feel like that is a little too far away. So as you can see, I'm just kind of messing with the layout of it a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and weld that now. And I want to make that bigger. So I'm going to select both Happy and Think and make sure again that those are aligned to the right. There we go. Now with Thoughts. Okay. So let's make it where you can't see you. Now we can make it where we see you again. Okay, better. Okay, my S does need to move over some because if you look, well, no, I guess that's supposed to be like that. Let's undo that. Okay. Let's go ahead and weld that portion together. bring back my tea. And that is 1.177. Let's make you the same height, 1.177. Oh, no, that's too small. Oh, undo. Sometimes you forget to grab it all. Oh, I know why. It's because the bottom's bigger. Okay. That looks pretty close. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and weld that. I feel like my T should go up. Yes, there we go. Now I'm going to weld that together. And I'm going to go ahead and select it all and align to the right. There we go. Okay. Select it all again, align. Align right. We're going to go ahead and weld, and we're going to turn you into that same lighter mint color. Okay, so now I'm going to select both the darker mint and then my text, and I want to go ahead and slice. Okay, so we're going to take these two pieces and weld them together again. There we go. Now we can get rid of this portion. So as you can see, if I move it out of the way, her body is cut out. There we go. Now I'm going to go over here to images again, and I'm going to search for stars because I have stars saved on here. Okie dokie. Insert image. Let's go ahead and shrink you down much smaller, so that way we can see it. Ungroup. Copy. Paste. So I'm just going to take some little tiny stars and place them randomly around my design, and we can kind of play with size of the stars and stuff like that. And you see, I'm just taking my little stars and just kind of playing. Just the two of us. There we go. Don't you love how that's kind of coming out? I don't know if that's too many. Hold on. Let's delete some of y'all. I think I like it like that. Let's add one more little star right there. Oh, yes. Okay, so I like it like that. Okay, so let's take our little star groups. Oh. I always hate when it does it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and change that to the darker color and weld. And then I'm going to take my other 3 stars, weld it, and change the color to the darker mint. Okay, there we go. So I like how that looks. Perfect. So now I'm going to select it all, and I'm going to check the size of my design. I'm going to make it 10.5 inches wide because that's pretty standard across the board for shirt sizes. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and click on Make It. So I'm going to take my wings and my Think Happy Thoughts, and I'm going to weld that together. So we're going to click on Make It. I'm going to choose on the mat because I'm not using Cricut Smart Vinyl. Okay, and I do want to make sure to mirror this because we are using HTV. There we go. And we're ready to go. So I'm going to use the Chameleon Vinyl. So as you can see, I'm going to choose from Favorites, Holographic Heat Transfer. So, and I'm going to select to make sure to remember the setting, and I'm double checking to make sure my mirror is on. So if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, I will go over how to put this shirt together. So as you can see, I have my shirt laid out on my heat press, and then I also have my vinyl. This is the green Chameleon. I've already weeded the Paint FX, and I did weed the center out of these because I did want to show you how easy this material is to weed, and remind you that the weekly wow sale this week is on our Easy Weed and Wooden Picks. If you followed me for a while, you know it is my absolute favorite weeding tool of all time. It's absolutely amazing. And they are 50% off all the way through August 29th of 2021. So as you can see, just going through weeding my material. And this design really isn't hard to weed. I did have to recut it. Yesterday I had to leave the office after I did the design portion. We lost power and I forgot to save the design, so I had to redo it. So it is what it is. At least I had the video of me talking about it to tell me what to do. So it's saved now. But you'll see what I'm saying about this color scheme because it really does go super cute with the Tinkerbell design. So go ahead and move that out of the way. Grab my t-shirt guide. So as you can see, I have my shirt loaded onto my heat press. I'm gonna take my design and fold it in half with the sticky side towards my fingers. There we go. I think this is going to be super cute. Now my heat press is preheated to 310 degrees because for the Deco Chameleon, I think it's Deco Chameleon, or it's either that or just Chameleon. Anyways, that temperature is between 300 and 320. Again, we're gonna let this cool. It always does better when it's cool because you don't want the two pieces to separate. So now we're gonna go ahead and pull this slowly. Okay. I love how this is looking already, and I haven't even gotten the second color. But you can't sit here and tell me that this color scheme doesn't scream Tinkerbell. And I love Tinkerbell, so now here's the hard part of this, is matching everything up. It's not super hard, it's just kind of laying and playing So as you can see, I'm just kind of pulling my vinyl and my shirt so it matches up. Okay, that looks good to me. Let's grab our stars. And remember, when you're doing the stars can pretty much go anywhere. It's just whatever works best for you and your design. I think that's kind of what, there we go. Now I'm going to cover again with my Teflon sheet. And this time we're gonna heat for the full 15 seconds. There we go. But yeah, I love doing these Disney videos. It is one of my favorite series to do because one, I love Disney. And you know, who doesn't love Disney? I mean, or love it like me. There's not a lot. Okay, so now I'm gonna remove the clear pieces. Perfect. Okay, and then another thing I am gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna, like I always do, I'm going to take my Teflon sheet and recover it and reheat it one more time, because anytime we're doing anything that has layers like that and it has where the plastic meets the plastic, it can leave lines in your vinyl. And this always just kind of goes back and smooths it out for the full-on professional appearance. Let's turn that so you can see it. But isn't that the cutest shirt ever? I am in love. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Oh, let me show you real quick and see if y'all can see. Okay, yeah, you can. You see how you can see the texture of your shirt through those vinyls? That's how you know it's adhered. So, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget the weekly wow sale off the picks ends on Sunday, August the 29th, 2021. But I guess that's it, so we'll see y'all next week. Bye.